Welcome to Nostalgic Necro. This will be the continuation of the series that I started where I take the Kavaero Reanimator and pilot it all the way to Platinum from Gold. It's an idea for a series that I am kind of curious to see if people have an interest in. The idea is that instead of showcasing only a couple of games and then, never using that deck again, instead we take one deck and play a whole bunch of games until we reach a goal, like for example, hitting Platinum in this case. And the idea is that people might be interested in seeing the whole journey as opposed to only like pieces of the journey. So that's kind of the idea that I'm testing here. This will be part 2. Part 1, if you missed it, I'll put a link in the video description as well if you want to check it out. In terms of this deck, it really is pretty simple on paper at least. We want to reanimate Kavaero because Kavaero is kind of nutty and has the enter as a copy trigger. It can reanimate something like the Bringer of the Last Gift, which should only be a cast ability from hand, but because of Kavaero, it actually comes in that way even though you're reanimating technically for 4 mana only, and therefore if you have the Terror of the Peaks in your graveyard with a whole bunch of creatures, you can deal your opponent an insane amount of damage. And just for fun, I've sprinkled in one of the Myojin of Night Reach because I'm pretty keen to see if I can discard a player's hand, especially a control player, because they usually like to stack their hand waiting for you to cast stuff. I want to see what happens when I discard their hand. Do they stay and fight, or do they actually just scoop because it's just such a ridiculous situation to put them in? Hopefully I can pull that off. Let's find out how it goes in the arena today. Okay, just as I was saying how powerful this deck is, I take a loss. We go first. This is a great hand. We just got to get now one thing into the graveyard. Got all the lands. So long as it's not control, we don't have to dig for Cavern of Souls. I think that's a pretty good gamble. So we'll start again, Dredge's Insight, maximize life gain. Get as much stuff into the bin. Ooh, this is interesting. I want to do this. We'll take Kavaero. Of course, no reason not to. So next turn we'll Dredge's Insight. Ooh, it could actually be control. This is going to enter tap and we'll cash grab at the end of their turn. So this is why I like this one of these in the deck, and I wanted to test this actually exactly in this scenario. Against control, like if you can just hit this, you should just get the win. I mean, you just force him to discard the entire hand in one go. Like surely control can't come back from that. We're gonna find out. This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm like pretty excited. Also, I've been waiting so long to do this, and I was really hoping to pull it off in a video, because I just never got to do this last season, and just as I found out about it, that's exactly when I left. And like the whole time I've had this itch to scratch of like just doing this. It just looks so cool. You do this. Oh, does it? Oh, you can do this instant speed, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. Discard their entire hand, and that's just so cool. And this is the perfect opponent to do it to. Like that's why you got to have one of in the deck, because when you hit that one opponent who plays control and you can discard their hand, you will almost certainly win the game. And you only need one of, I think, because against control, like you have quite a lot of time to set things up. You know what I mean? So I don't think you need multiples of them. Just having one of, I think, is a pretty decent little thing you can do just to optimize against control a little bit. That's currently how I feel. I wanted to test it, and I feel like that kind of shows that might be true. Okay, we go first. And I think if we win this game, we get to... have I drawn this card at all in any of these games? I feel like I haven't. This card has come up so few times, and I got 4 of them in the deck. It's so weird. Okay, we go first. Let's see if it's control. So we need to know if we need to find our Cavern of Souls. Let's get this down first, I guess. And next turn, play the Town Greeter. Okay, we don't need Cavern of Souls. We just need to get stuff into the graveyard. So it's all about putting stuff into the graveyard. And we got the Bringer of the Last Gift in. So we're all good, we're all good. I don't think we need to block. Okay, I think it's better Dredge's Insight or the or killing their creature here. I think killing their creature is fine. I don't feel like we're under too much pressure. What do we need? Yeah, I really want to play this card more. I need blue, right? Oh, I'm going to take a lot of damage for this play. 2 plus the 1 from the starting town. Whoops. I think I'll kill you. No attack. Because this thing pings me and deals me a damage, so... Or lightning. Oh, man. This card brings back memories, huh? You know, Dredge's Insight would have gained me life. I think I slightly overestimated how comfortable I was there. Oh my word, and we actually don't have... Oh, I think I messed this up. Did I play this last turn? Oh man, oh that's a mess up. I think I didn't realize that I don't have tapped lands. Take the Overlord because I need to maximize my life here. Oh boy. I think I could have done the reanimation thing 1 turn earlier, so if we die this turn, it's on me. Okay. Kind of goes for a treasure. So we're down to 5. Oh boy. Discard a card. Yeah, I've actually never even read this. When you do, return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Discard you. Take a land that doesn't... Do we have a land down here? Okay, whatever. And then just hit Kavaero. Oh, we don't take damage, right, okay. Why do I think I take damage from Kavaero there? Oh, right, okay. We're down to 5. When this creature enters... did I get... What? What happened there? Why did I get 2 triggers? Do we just kill the opponent here? Why did I take a damage there? I'm so confused. Why did I take a damage? I took a damage from something. Down to 3? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, this dies at least, but they could deal us 5 damage this turn with burn. So that would have been a costly mistake because I do think that the one game I could have played things down 1 turn earlier. Okay, obviously we're blocking. Nothing has lifelink. Ooh, this deck, yeah. They just fall with burn. Oh man, what is this? Oh, I don't know what this card did, but the opponent played it so confidently there. I knew it was gonna kill me. Damn. Okay, damn. I need to rewatch that game, but I think I could have won that had I just done the Kavaero 1 turn earlier. Okay, opponent goes first. We have Kavaero. We don't have land. We don't have any ways to find land. I think we still keep this hand, but it's not the best hand. It's really not the best hand. But I don't think you mull it. Because we have Kavaero, and we have mill. And this is also mill, if we can just find that land. Oof, okay, this is a bit of a sus hand though. Okay, we hit land, that's good. Start with this tapped. Okay, is this the... Ah, my favorite deck. Oh, I want to revisit this deck so badly. It's probably the Auras, right? The Orzhov Auras. Okay, so we do this, Gotta get this, bring up the last gift down. We will take the Kiora. Kiora is fantastic here because it lets us discard this, and also lets us hunt for land. So that's great find there. And as far as I know, this deck, I think we'll have a pretty weak matchup against us because they don't have really anything to deal with the graveyard or... Oh boy, they can kill you quick though, if they hit that ethereal armor. That's the thing we've got to be careful of. Okay, but I'm still feeling pretty confident as long as we hit this land. I could have actually also gone for the... this might have been a better play. Okay, we hit land, but it's tapped, damn. What am I doing? Okay. I'm thinking if I should have probably gone for the maybe Awaken the Honor Dead, taken out a 4-3. Because Auras often doesn't have creatures. So if we just had killed their creature, they might have just been stuck without a creature. Damn, actually I think that probably would have been a better play. We didn't even hit the land that I wanted. Now we're going to have to top deck an untapped land. Flight of Feathers. Okay. What else have they got here? This is all fine. Ethereal Armor is what I'm scared of right now. They do have Ethereal Armor. That makes this thing very big. So now, I think... damn, are you kidding me? I don't think we're gonna win. Because they're gonna have protection. Well, I gotta try it, but they're gonna have protection. For sure. And then we're just dead? Of course they got protection. Who doesn't have protection for 1 mana in this deck? I know this deck too well. Damn. And it's a tapped land. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. But I'm happy that the Orzhov Auras won. I really like that deck. Okay, I feel like it's been pretty rough. What's going on here? I felt like I was going to be very close to that platinum. We go first. I mean, this is good. We're first. We have lots of ways to dig. We need to find all our pieces, though. Our 2 pieces, I should say. So... okay, we'll just play you. And... get the impending overlord going. I guess, yeah, between this and this is better to get down. Oh, we find Kavaero, that's good. Because it does also give us a creature as it impends, whereas cash grab does nothing. So, yeah. It's maybe a little good thing to think about. So, we're going to do this on Spider. We do have 2, so I was trying to think about whether it makes sense to put it on the... oh, it's not even control. Well, I mean, it's probably not control. Bin you. And what else do we bin here? You got plenty of ways to dig. Just want to get creatures into the graveyard and find the bringer. Still don't know what the opponent's doing here. They Disruptive Stormbrood. Okay, well, we've got lots of chances to hit it here. So... oh, we don't, because we can only play 1 of these. Oh, damn, that sucks. I wanted to double spell this turn. Okay. We take another Kavaero. Doesn't really... I don't think we're going to need another Kavaero. I just want to maximize the damage that I deal. I get... no, okay. I should have just taken that Kavaero. But I wanted just to maximize the damage that I deal them with the Terror, in case they had some interaction. A way of dealing with it, but I don't think these colors do that. I still don't know what the opponent's doing. What does this do? Add 1 mana of any color. They could technically be playing counter spells here, although... looks like Gruul, but not Gruul aggro. What are you up to, opponent? Damn, man. Where's that bringer? Or I want green mana. Go for the town greeter here. Try to find that green mana. Then we can actually play the cash grab. We don't hit green mana. Oh man, come on. Okay, but we did... Oh, we got the bringer down, right? Wait, did we get it down? Still not? Damn. It is control. That's insane. I mean, I don't know if it's control, but it's not. It's some sort of control deck. It is control. I think they're just not finding their lands, and they've splashed in green for some reason. Okay, I'm very confused. So we still don't have the bringer of the last gift, so we can't. Oh, we don't have black mana. Wait. Oh, yeah, we don't have black mana. We can cast Kavaero. So we do this. Look for this green mana. Okay, it's tapped. It's tapped. Damn. So we do nothing. Okay, next turn we better hit the... Okay, this impends. Next turn we better hit this... Oh, when did this get there? I think I've been playing too long, guys, honestly. Like... Did I just... I must have just milled this in, right? Do we have enough to kill them? 3? Because they're going to have sweepers, so... Got to make sure you have enough to kill them in one go. We have 2 Terror of the Peaks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. I think it's more than enough damage. Okay, I think, yeah. We get the win there. The amount of damage in the graveyard was too good. I had a thought there as I was playing. You know, sometimes what the... This is, I think, another reason why one of the... Myojins might be a good addition to the deck. Because I was thinking there, imagine they mill us. You know, sometimes they do they mill half your library in one turn and half in another turn. So imagine they mill you half your library in one turn, and then because they mill half your library, you find the card, the Myojin. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then you can discard their whole hand, and they don't have the other half to mill you if it's in their hand. Okay, I think I'm close to plat, right? I just need this one win. I just need this one win. I think that's where I am. Honestly, I've lost track. Opponent goes first. We have no green mana. No green mana. This is terrible. We have no green mana. We'd have to wait to turn 3 to do something unless we draw green mana. I'm mulling that hand. This is better. We just get 1 Terror of the Peaks down. At least we can do something now on like turn 2. I think that was the right move. Okay. Goodbye. Red. It's a race. You know, like as soon as that mountain comes down, like part of you like tenses up, you like realize you're under pressure, you know? Oof. Opponent swinging in. Ember Challenger. So we have to find Kavaero. Town Greeter, but we don't have time for Town Greeters. We have to find Kavaero. Don't find Kavaero. That is pretty bad. Oof, okay. Man, I wish I'd played Town Greeters now. I would have had another land. Okay. We're not in good shape here. We are not in good shape. So we can pay 2 life, and then we'd have blue, black, and so we could cast this, right? Blue, green, and black. We could cast it, I'm sure. Or we play Town Greeter, but Town Greeter doesn't help us find Kavaero. So we have to do this. I could have... Oh, wait. I could have... Yeah, I should have... I should have awakened the Honored Dead, the Nemesis. What am I doing? Like I said, I think I've been playing too long now. Maybe it's that pressure being close to plat. Okay. Now we got nothing. We got no way to dig for Kavaero. Oh, I should have played the Awakened on the Dead, and then also we would have milled 3 cards as well one turn earlier. But that was such a blunder. That is a terrible blunder. Okay. Opponent has Red Maya's Ore. So that's got Haste Prowess. Doesn't have Trample though. That's something. Does have Trample? Oh, wait. I thought so. Dreadmaul's Eye gives us Trample, right? Against Trample, yeah, I thought so. So we're cooked here, huh? Damn. I'm dead, right? I mean, technically I'm not, but I am. So I could have milled 3 cards deeper had I played the Awakened first, and I could have taken out one of their creatures. Ah. Good game, opponent. Damn. Where am I now? Oh man, I'm gold tier 1, so I need to get 2 more wins. Oof, boy. Okay, I need to take a 2-minute break. Okay, took a bit of a break there just to stretch my legs, man. That was a misplay. Okay, opponent goes first. We don't mind this hand, but it's not great. I think you keep the hand, but it's not great. Okay, let's get this down tapped, right? And next turn, go for the Overlords. I mean, they're going to have to find us a lot here. We don't have a way of discarding the Bringer. Okay. Need these Overlords to do a lot of work for us here. They do no work. They just get rid of one of our Cavern of Souls. Oh boy. Okay. So, I think I'm going to go for the Awaken. I've learned my lesson. So, can I go for the Awaken? I just need you, right? Yeah. I'm never playing this card, and like, this card is so good. It destroys a creature, slowing them down, and then it mills you the cards, and then you can return one to your hand. So, why am I not playing this card? It does everything I need it to do. It puts stuff in my graveyard, kills my opponent's creatures. I'm going to stop playing this card. Next turn we can mill with the Overlord, or we can use it to take out another permanent. So... only lands in our graveyard. Okay, double Overlord is great. Okay, we're going to get to return this Kavaero to our hand. So now it's all about finding the... it's all about finding the Cavern of Souls. This lets you return a creature or land card. So this is more valuable to me because I can return Cavern of Souls to my hand with it. Let's do it anyways. Okay, I was worried opponent would have a counterspell. That Cavern of Souls, unless they tap out, that Cavern of Souls is crucial. So I can't, I mean, even though I don't think they have a counter, I think they didn't have any stick there. Oh, are you kidding me? Damn. Nice, opponent. You may discard a card when you do return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. That doesn't help me. I've got no graveyard. Oh, could I have ordered those triggers? I want it to be the other way, right? Okay, we're not out of this yet. Not out of this yet. We got options. Or Town Greeter is not really what I need, but I'll take it, I guess. Pinned another Overlord of the Baelmerk here. Man, the strategic betrayal absolutely sniped me. Okay. Mill 4. Can we hit Kavaero? We hit nothing? Oh, man. Damn. Oh, that was terrible. That was absolutely a terrible hit. Oh, man. Okay. Well, we got this Overlord coming. It can eventually attack and mill more. Our graveyard is completely useless. Opponent has the bat. They keep the bat. Smart play by the opponent. The good thing is we're not under too much pressure yet. If they bat up now, it's fine. Opponent bins the bat. Didn't they just keep the bat? Maybe they were doing it because they wanted to maximize the power of their stuff. Ooh, that's a very lucky top deck. Okay, we get down some of our creatures. Why haven't I been binning my creatures? Okay, wait. Okay, that's good. Turn land, Cavern of Souls, please. Bridges, Town Greeter. Now we just want to find Kavaero. Oh, wait. Oh, why did I play this? Oh, okay. I didn't bin Kavaero. Spider. I'm doing that now in case there's a 2-mana counter that I need to get around. Because this has to land. I have to hit Kavaero with this. An opponent bin the bat. Kavaero, great. Opponent bin the bat. I didn't understand why they did that. Surely the bat is good. So, like, the best card they could draw against us. Now we got the Cavern of Souls, so they can't stop our Kavaero. And we can apply a lot of pressure. Are we close to milling ourselves though? Opponent scoops. Okay, I was thinking you got to be careful about potentially over milling yourself with this deck. Like, for example, if you attack with the Overlord of the Baelmerks. Okay, I'm so close to the edge, man. I can feel it, but I just... Every time I get this close, something happens. And, you know, with gold, you get a second chance. And even with that second chance, I'm just not managing to do it right now. So let's see if this can be the one. I'm confident. I need to focus, though. I've had some lapses of concentration during the session, for sure. For sure. But it scoops! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, opponent. Oh, I really wanted to get to platinum today. And man, it's been not the longest session, but it definitely strained me like the concentration was the hard part. I started out like having to learn the deck. Then I hit like the sweet spot where everything felt smooth. And then it's almost like my concentration dipped like out of fatigue. And then I just didn't really like play optimally from that point on. It was really weird and fun actually. Welcome back. Okay, so we hit platinum there, and that will be the end of this series. I wanted to specifically start with something fairly simple like gold to platinum, just to see if the idea resonates with people, and if it does, maybe in the future we can do some more complicated challenges, like for example to get to diamond or mythic or something like that over a whole bunch of videos. I'm curious to see if it's an idea that people like. But in terms of this deck, I want to just chat about what I learned, because I actually learned quite a lot as I was navigating it. And I think initially it seems like a completely brain dead deck, And I don't think it's the highest IQ deck, but there are a couple of little things that you should be aware of that I figured out as I was playing. So the first thing is, of course, this deck has very little interaction. The only way you can actually deal with anything your opponent does is to play the Awaken the Undead and destroy target non-land permanent. There's only 4 of them, so there's a good chance that you're not even going to draw it before, you know, the game sort of ends. So just keep that in mind. I think this deck is more about optimizing your own sequencing to maximize the chance that you hit the Kavaero Mind-Bitten, plus the Bringer of the Last Gifts in the graveyard, as well as Terror of the Peaks, as well as additional creatures, because you need enough creatures to take out your opponent in 1 turn. Of course, you can still probably win the next turn once you have assembled an army, but if you can win in 1 turn with the Terror of the Peaks, Bringer of the Last Gift combo, that would certainly be ideal. So in a way, this deck is almost like not even worrying about what your opponent's doing. It's just about your own sequencing. So let me give you an example of some stuff that I learned. So for example, if you don't have Kavaero, you need to find Kavaero. So playing like the Town Greeter on 2, when you have, for example, Dredge's Insight, is probably not optimal, because the Town Greeter will only let you hit a land, whereas the Dredge's Insight will let you find the Kavaero if you are able to mill it. So that's one example. But now let's say you only have 2 mill cards in hand. You have the Town Greeter and you have the Overlord of the Balemerk. Which one should you go for first if that's in your opening hand? Obviously, it depends who you're up against. Let's assume you're under tremendous pressure and you are struggling and you're probably going to die soon. Then it probably makes sense to go for the Overlord of the Balemerk, because you've got to hit that Kavaero very quickly. But let's say you have a bit of time. It actually makes sense to hit the Town Greeter first and then the Overlord of the Balemerk, because the Overlord of the Balemerk lets you pick any creature in your graveyard. So you can actually mill 4 first with the Town Greeter. Of course, you can't take Kavaero if you mill it there, but let's say you do mill it there, then the next turn you can play the Overlord of the Balemerk, and then even if you don't mill Kavaero, you are able to pick up Kavaero from the Town Greeter mill. So these are the kinds of little things that matter in terms of maximizing your chance of getting Kavaero and finding Kavaero, because that is the one problem with this deck. There's only 4 of these. You cannot replace it with a Zombify or something like that, because that wouldn't work with the Bringer of the Last Gift. And then the other small thing is just be aware of the advantages and disadvantages of certain mill spells. So the Dredge's Insight gains you life, so it's really great in aggro decks, especially in a mono red. You are struggling for life, get that Dredge's down quickly. The Overlord of the Balemerk is probably better against control, because it creates a clock that is ticking down where a creature comes down and starts to threaten them. And then the other thing is, if you are playing against control, take your time and find that Cavern of Souls, especially if you only have 1 Kavaero in hand. If you have 2, it might be worth the risk, but otherwise, find that Cavern of Souls. You can find it with so many ways, with a Town Greeter, with a Dredge's Insight, with a Cash Grab. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Try hold it in your hand in case they have the Demolition Field, so that you can sort of surprise them with that. Bring it down so they can't interact with it, and play the Kavaero, and then you should be able to win on the spot. You can afford to play a lot slower against the control decks. And then one last thing, is this Myojin actually worth it? Probably not. I just wanted to put it in because I really wanted to pull it off, and I did manage to pull it off in one of the games. But actually, this deck will pretty much just win with the Terror of the Peaks. Basically, if you can do the Kavaero thing with a whole bunch of creatures in your graveyard, then the Terror of the Peaks, Bringer of the Last Gift will just kill them. You don't really need to discard their hand. So, it was fun to do, but I don't think it's the optimal way to build this deck. But anyway, that'll be the gameplay for today. I do hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the idea for the series in general. And if you did, stay tuned and consider subscribing, because there's going to be more nostalgic necro coming soon.